Taurus, and welcome to your reading for March 1st to 15th, 2022. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me, and if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. So we're going to get started here with your reading, but I want you to think of a question. And by the time I get to the outcome card, I will tell you if the answer to your question is yes or no. I'm going to get some cards of clarification as well as some cards of insight and advice near the end. So let's just get started with your reading here, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. And we have the Empress and the Judgment card. So I feel like some of you could really be concerned about children. This is like a brand new beginning. You feel resurrected. Something is coming in here. Something is going to weigh in your favor. This is you, making a decision. This is something that has been this is like a card of karma. It's coming back around, right? It's like something that you've done in the past it's gonna lead to this new path and this new abundance here coming in for you during this time frame, Taurus. Let's get some clarifiers on this Judgment card. And get a clarifier on the Judgment card. Yeah, you feel like a resurrection, rebirth, like a rebirth, being reborn, right? Maybe from where you felt like there was lacking, and now, okay, that one wants to come out, and we have the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, this could be to do with like an emotions or a friend coming, resurfacing back around. Yeah, this could be, you could be dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is something that makes you feel emotionally stable, emotionally happy. Let's look at the Empress. Why is the Empress here in this current energy? So yeah, this is going to bring you new abundance. It's going to make you feel grounded. Following your passions. Yeah, we've got the Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but this is like you've done some inner reflection. You've really, you're really stuck out on your own path, and now I feel like it's paying off, and it's something that's really going to bring you like that stability and feelings of calm and happiness here. Let's get the influencing energy. Okay, yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like some of you, if you've applied for a loan or you're awaiting money, or like your generosity is coming back to you now, Taurus. You've done, lots for others, excuse me, and now it's coming back to you. There is going to be equal give and take in a situation. Something is coming in for you here. Again, this is a good sign if you've applied for loans or something like that. Is going to be positive. And then we have the Knight of Swords coming out to clarify. So this is something that's going to happen quickly. Not necessarily that you're unexpecting it, but I mean, it's something that happens quickly, comes in, and kind of makes you feel like, okay, there's a new path to have here. This is, this phoenix from rising from the ashes here, Taurus. And what about in the past issues? We have too many cards coming out. Sorry. Let's see what the past issues or the base of the situation is for you, Taurus. We have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you walking away from something kind of led to some confusion, or, you leaving things behind that no longer serve you, but it leads to like, okay, now I got so many choices, I don't know what to do. It's this idea of like, just, there's a lot of emotions attached to this, and you're walking away from things that don't serve you, but then now it's kind of like, it leads you to a bit of confusion, and you could be living in a bit of a fantasy land about what to do, where to go from here. Like, where do you go from here, Taurus, is kind of what the energy, but something is coming in for you, and it's going to come in quickly. You're not really expecting it, I don't think. You could be expecting it, but it's like, it's coming in quick. Yeah, we have the High Priestess. This is you following your intuition and letting go of things that no longer serve you. And you could be dealing with the Pisces for some. Look at the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups to me is always confusion around what choices do you make. And we've got the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's kind of like, what do I put my effort into? What do I, like, where do I go? What do I do? Hey, like, I want to let my guard down. I'm tired of battling it out. Type of thing is the base of the situation. You've walked away from, you want to walk away from a situation, but then it just kind of leads to more confusion about where do you put your offer? Where do you put your energy? Where do you put your emotions? And so you're kind of just being quiet in contemplation mode, over that. How about an immediate past? This is feeling good. An immediate past, we have the King of Wands. So some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag. So this is the King of Wands. It's like, taking action, being a leader, stepping up, and just really doing what you think. And this is like keeping busy and getting things on the go. This is a leader energy, taking control and getting Yeah, and getting stuff done. You know, this is you. You worked hard for this abundance that you're going to come into here during this time frame. Let's have a look at the clarifier card. And we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like you felt trapped, even though, you know, you were taking the lead, or maybe that, you know, there's someone here, this fire sign, that's kept you up in your head a little bit, or like made you question yourself, or that lot of self-doubt maybe going on, or just feeling trapped, you know, feeling trapped in a situation that you can't maybe get out of. It's kept you busy and it's kept you distracted, basically, dealing with this fire sign. How about your overall attitude? How about your overall attitude about the situation? That's too many. What's your overall attitude about the situation? Yeah, it's good. Good news coming in quick. Okay, let's see. We have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like some of you might be looking into going on a trip, taking some, you know, making some travel plans, get like a romantic getaway. Excuse me, for those of you that are attached with someone, they might be looking at that. But you really, you know, you really do have someone to work with here with this Three of Pentacles. And, you know, you want to go for it and maybe just go on this, you know, romantic vacation is what I'm getting from those cards, basically. You know, there's more work to be done, and maybe in a relationship you got to put in a little more effort in a relationship. Yeah, you got the Six of Cups in reverse, so you know it's feeling like you gotta maybe not do things like you've always done, like put a little, spice it up a bit here, Taurus. You might have to spice things up is what I'm getting. Alrighty, let's see what's coming up in the near future. Okay, thank you. We have the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going on a trip. But yeah, this is victory. This is victory of your hard work. Like you're getting victory coming in here. Could be dealing with cancer for some of you, but this is like weighing out the, you know, like just you're dealing with those opposing forces, right? The good and the bad. You know, like the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the next, and you balance those out, and you're victorious over that. You know, you're victorious over that with this Chariot. But things are moving quickly here in the future. But I feel like some of you could be going on a road trip too. That's too many. I'll get a clarifier for this Chariot for you, Taurus. Could be going on a trip, vacation. Yeah, the Knight of Wands for sure. Oops, that one didn't want to come out. So the Knight of Wands is coming out. So that is, you know, adventure. It can be travel. It can be moving households. But I do feel like a lot of you are going on this new adventure or a trip. And what is your fears? We have the Hierophant. So you could be afraid of a little bit of like the boredom, the traditional, the in the box. You know, you're going to want to get out of the box and explore and do something different. You know, it's just that, not necessarily that you're afraid of commitment, but you may be afraid of asking for help, going to someone that has a bit more insight or experience than you, you know, kind of, because then to you, maybe that would admit that, you know, you'd be admitting that you're kind of not knowing what to do in a situation. It's kind of your fears. Like you're maybe afraid to ask someone for help or seek some advice, but you're kind of tired of being in a box or like being in that traditional way in a situation here. And yeah, the Two of Swords. So you don't like being stuck. You don't like feeling stuck in a situation or at a stalemate where you don't know which way to go, right? And sometimes you might be a little bit afraid to ask for help here, Taurus, when you're in this situation. And how are others seeing you during this time frame? That's a lot. Wow. Look at that. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. They're seeing you as the Emperor and the Empress are here. So you might be in that divine connection. But they are seeing you as a leader and that you have the Midas touch. And you have your security. You have all the, you know, you could be, people could maybe see you as a little materialistic as well. But they see you that you are a leader, you're in your power, and you know things come to you, things that you touch just, you know, they just go well for you here, Taurus. And we have that Seven of Cups. Like you have so many options. It's just like limitless, your options coming in here is what I'm getting. Let's look what your hopes are though. What are you hoping for in this situation? What are you hoping for, Taurus? Okay, so you want to get over those sleepless nights. You want to get rid of that anxiety, that worry. It looks like, you know, you've had to put in a lot of hard work here to get victory, and you just want to let go of all that anxiety and worry. And maybe, you know, a trip would be good for some. Let's have a clarifier on the Nine of Swords, please. That one. Okay, these two want to come. Let's see what they say. So the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you want to put some romance back into things. You know, you want some truth and clarity in a situation, and you kind of, like I said, you want the romance to come back. You want things to be just easy, you know, easy and clear. You want things to be clear, not to be so indecisive and not knowing what to do here about this and that. You just want clarity. You want clarity, and you want to spice it up a bit. And yes, in answer to your question, you have the Lovers card coming out here. So I really feel like for a lot of you, like you're going to be spending time away with someone that you love, or taking a trip with someone that you're in a divine partnership with. But this is definite yes in answer to your question. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. But with the Lovers card here, it's like this divine partnership that you have. For some, it's like this, you know, everything's, you know, reconnected, and you're doing well in love and relationships. But it could be a head over heart decision as well. And that, you know, that leads you to you have so many options and a little bit confusion, but you do make a logical decision here. Let's get a clarifier on the Lovers card in your outcome. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Wands. You're very committed to the situation that you're in. I feel like you know, you really want that stability and commitment here, even though, you know, you're sometimes get bored of the traditional. That's really what you're wanting here. But definite yes in answer to your question, Taurus. Very lovely reading. Okay, let's have a look, see at these crystal cards and see what insight or guidance maybe they have to offer you during this time frame, Taurus. We'll just have a crystal card for you during this time frame. See if there's some insight or guidance you can get from these cards. They're kind of big and odd to shuffle. Thank you. Lepidolite is the one that comes out for you, and that's what it looks like here. So yeah, what does it say about here? It says the perpetually frazzled and the osteocerebral. So a workaholic really needs this to kind of, you know, calm down. The message here is enter your chilled zone. So, you know, you do maybe need to chill out a little bit and take a break. Basically, you know, a bubble bath, meditation, that type of thing, right? So don't freak out here. You know, don't, you know, put the phone on do not disturb, turn it off for a while, right? Like, and just relax, and enter your chill zone here. So you might need to chill out a bit. And I feel like, you know, a vacation or a break is maybe the way to do that here. But let's just get a Moonology Oracle card for you as well, and see what message or insight that will have for you. And then I'll close your reading, Taurus. Personal issue reaches resolution. The full moon in Cancer. So a couple other signs got this one already too. So it's like full moon Cancer. So there's a lot of heightened emotions, right? There's a lot going on with that full moon in Cancer. So I'm just going to read a little bit from the book. So this one says, things are likely to get very heated as full moon Cancer is super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to become sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds a time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move a house. So the answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. So this is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities here, Taurus. So don't be clingy. There's some additional messages. Tells you to stop sulking. And, you know, have you had enough family time lately? So that is the messages I have for you, Taurus. I hope you found that helpful in some way. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. And I will be back again in the middle of March. Till then, take care.